Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to the anime review. Today we're looking at Fate Extra, Last Encore, episode 7, which I had to look that up real fast. Hopefully you guys didn't notice that. Anyways, besides that, I don't know how I feel about this week's episode. I don't think it was per se bad. I also don't think it was anything that great though. I mean, I get this whole loop now, so we're starting to understand that yes, our main character has been through this before. You know, how many times we don't really know, but he has been through this before, and you almost wonder if he was with Saber before also. But regardless of the fact, he went through this, this child-like place, and was with the little girl that was there, the servant here, and he was like the only thing with her here. The problem was that because this world the way it was, and how messed up Moon Cell is now, is that many years ago, even though her master was defeated and she should have then just disappeared, she couldn't disappear. She actually continued living in this place by herself. And when the guy originally came over there to meet her, it was an easy battle because they didn't fight each other. She let him go on, and he said he'd be back for her one day. But during that time, she's been corrupted, obviously, and has had to face other people, and always I think hoped that he would come back. But lo and behold, never did. It seemed like until just now, and then became that weird amalgamation of like I don't even know what the hell that thing was, but it had like the long neck and all that. So it was semi sad. I felt a little bit bad because it's like she didn't want to fight. She was more so I think a servant that was probably someone who didn't really want to fight in general, but because of how they had to fight, and she lost, but still for some reason was like, I guess almost if you think about it, cursed to be there forever. It's sad in that regard, but the thing is, at the same time, it doesn't really work for a Fate story. And what I mean by that is that, one thing about Fate that works so well is that these characters all have reasons for fighting. As messed up as it is, all the characters that are in this story fight because either they're proud knights or they're proud warriors in the past. Maybe they were kings that want to prove their worth. Maybe they are people that want to once again rule over the world. Whatever the reason be, it gives it substance when they actually go into battle because they want to fight for a reason. So to have this girl really not really want to fight is like, okay, I guess I understand it, but at the same time, it kind of falls flat. And I don't know, the way they do the story was very confusing. I had to rewatch parts of it multiple times because they were going back and forth so much at one point that you're like, wait, so is this current or is this past? Is it current? And some people might understand that, be like, oh, okay, I understand that completely. Congratulations, I'm glad you do. For me, I was like, wait, what the hell? Are they in the past right now, or are they? Oh, okay, so it was going back and forth. I don't like when shows do that too much. There has to be a way of doing that, blending flashbacks with current action to make it a lot better. And the way they did it was like, nah. I did like though a lot of fan service over in this week. I mean, holy crap, they showed quite a decent amount. And also, she had that weird transformation ability where she used the gay bulg, which is the Lancer's giant spear that he has, the one that's like immune to magic effects and all that. So that was kind of cool. I was like very surprised by that. I don't actually know if they ever do that with Rin in any of the stories. Maybe they probably do, like the side-off stories, but I've never really read a lot of side-offs for like Fate. I'm usually more a person that focuses on the main stories. I know about like the various other side-off stories and the kind of goofy ones, and beyond that, like if you ask me about the game stuff, I really only know so much about the certain types of games. I only know, like, for example, Fate Extra, and I know a little bit about Fate Extella, but I don't know everything about them. So if anyone knows about that, you can feel free to put in the comments below and stuff like that. But yeah, it was an okay episode. I don't think it was that great. I think it did its job. I enjoyed it, I guess, but I don't know. Fate Extra is kind of been a disappointment so far. I mean, I don't even know how many episodes we're supposed to get of this series, and I'm like, I don't think we can get that many. I think we already go to the 4th floor, and there's only going to be 7 floors, I believe, so it's probably going to end by 12 or 13 episodes, I bet, if anything, and I'm like, Oh, what do you guys think about the series, too? Let me know also in the comments below. As always, guys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm sorry for this coming out late, but this series, I guess because the original, one of the translators for it, he hasn't been working on it anymore, and I guess it's been like kind of flip-flopping between different people. So I don't know what to expect it, so I'm always going to assume that it's going to be Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll get out to you guys as soon as I can, though, of course, but I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully you don't mind that. God bless you all. Have a great day, everyone. I will have Dame X Prince Anime Caravan coming out probably in like 5 minutes because I watched both already, so I'll have that out soon. Bye-bye, everyone.